Now, many people, when they feel pain, they feel bitterness, they feel anger, what they usually do, it all turns into negative energy. That feeds the negative energy. What happens? You say, why me? Resentful, you become bitter. You don't look at it this is a negative energy meant to be done, to create something positive. It turns you into a negative person. And then what happens? You're just feeding the flames of negativity, and it just gets stronger and stronger. Everything negative that happens makes you more negative, makes you more bitter, makes you more unkind. And that in turn feeds the negative energy that you exude. How do you reverse the process? You say, 1 second. I don't want this situation. I do not want to become negative by negative experiences. I want to take a negative experience and turn it into something positive. It's hard to do because the temptation is just to say, why me? And to have self-pity and self-mercy and become self-absorbed. That's the tendency. That's the nature. But that's not necessarily the only option. And it's absolutely not the only option. The other option is you take it and say, okay, what am I going to do with this? This was given to me. What am I going to do with this challenge, with this dark moment, with this sad situation? And when you do that, you actually transform it into good. How is that possible? It's not just because you're optimistic and you're always thinking good and always looking up. It's because you've learned to understand that the darkness is not the natural state. It's a means to an end. Not always easy to see, but that faith carries us through. So even when it seems completely hopeless, like the moon right before it's born, the new moon, completely hopeless, it's completely dark. It seems like the moon is dead, only to be reborn again. So we see it all, through that lens, everything changes. That doesn't mean there's no suffering. That doesn't mean there is no negative. It just means it's not an end in itself. There's a bigger picture. And the bigger picture carries us through and taps in, not just to the absence of light, but into the power and energy that is in the darkness, and turns that into a tremendous generator of energy and of forward movement and positive growth. And you build the greatest things with that type of energy. Even the anger, the grief, creates tremendous surge. You say, I'm going to do something about this. My vengeance will be to build a family. My vengeance will be to build a life, a community. And all that comes together and turns your personal life and collectively into a tremendous surge that can literally transform the universe.